We're back, Climbing Mountains Media, YouTube channel. We're back with our segment, Contractor Horror Stories. We have Samantha Contreras from Mr. Handyman giving us the final story in the trilogy. If you remember, first one was Pay Me or Else, followed by Don't Know, Don't Touch. So we're going to get into this new, fresh, hot off the presses Contractor Horror Story, and take it away.
So it was one regular day at work, and we got a call for a fence gate that needed to be repaired. So we sent out one of our guys. He sold the job for a certain amount for a certain scope of work, and it was only to replace a couple pickets of a gate that was kind of lopsided. So then he gets started on the work. As he's close to completing, he just needs to put the latch back on the gate. The wife comes out, who was the one he was interacting with most of the time. The wife and the husband come out, and the wife sees it, the husband sees it, the husband's happy with it. Well, the wife starts getting upset because she's not happy with it. She's not happy that there's still the ugly pieces of the remaining of the gate, but we only replaced a couple pickets, so clearly only a couple are going to be looking really nice and the other ones not so much. And she wanted her entire gate to look brand new, but that wasn't what we agreed upon. That wasn't what was signed at the contract. So she and her husband, well, mostly she, starts cursing profusely at her husband, saying, this isn't what she wanted. She's not happy. All the while, my service professional's right there, feeling uncomfortable. So it got to the point where, our service professional is trying to explain, hey, this is what we agreed upon. I only was able to replace a few pickets. If you want me, I can definitely do the whole gate, but that's going to change the scope of work. Well, she still wasn't happy. She said she wasn't going to pay anymore, but she wants what she wanted for the price that she agreed upon, which was a lot less. Well, again, she was more so taking out her anger to her husband and not the service professional, which made our guy feel very uncomfortable, and he ended up just walking away and didn't complete the project, in the sense that there was one last piece he needed to do, which was attach the latch, the gate latch to the fence, and he didn't do that. So, when I talked to the customer, because she was irate, she was, wanted to speak with management only. She was claiming that she was not going to pay because the job was not completed. And she was technically right, because he didn't attach the latch back to it. So I was like, you know what, ma'am, I completely understand where you're coming from. Since my service professional didn't put the latch on, then I will just walk away. You won't owe anything. And I just ended up making a note on her profile not to service her again. And, we walked away. And for me, it was a teaching experience for our service professional to, hey, no matter what, finish the job, right? Unless I get it, there is a customer who is making you feel uncomfortable and your safety's, being questioned at that point, then I completely understand. But it was just one of those situations where you got to have discernment, and you got to see what was the best situation. Like, do you want to just keep dealing with this upset customer, for a couple $100, or just walk away and take your L and lessons learned? So, yeah.